this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to format your paper so you can start the measuring and plotting process. You can't just assume that the paper is the right size for the picture that you've printed. So I'm going to demonstrate for you how to do a 3x5, a 4x6, and a 5x7, and what the differences would be. You want to choose a size of image that takes up the most of the paper without having too much waste, so that you can draw the largest possible. Larger artworks tend to have more of an impact. We'll begin with the 3x5. I'm going to turn it so it's horizontal, so the longer edge of the photo would be going horizontally because the paper is going horizontally. So I wouldn't want to start the process with it being opposite. So I'm turning it this way because the paper is turned that way. I'm going to put the paper up in the top left-hand corner and mark it once, twice, and this one fits on 3 times. And I'm going to do the same thing without turning the orientation of the paper. Put it in the corner and go once, twice, and 3 times. You want to make sure that if it fits on 3 times this way, it also fits on 3 times this way. It can't be 3 across and 2 down. It has to be the same number across and the same number down. Then I'll take my ruler, measure that length, and it ends up being exactly 15. And I'm going to slide my ruler down and make another mark. You need 2 marks to line your ruler up on so that your line is straight. And then I'm going to see how far down it is. And it is exactly 10.5. So I'm going to slide my ruler across and I'm going to mark 10.5. Line my ruler up on both marks and draw a line. Everything else out here can be cut off. It's excess. And because I went 3 across and 3 down, I would measure and plot 3 times the size. Now if I get another piece of paper, and instead of the 3x5, I'm going 4x6. So let's see the differences here. So if I turn this so it's the same orientation and I go into the corner, I go once, twice. This one fits on perfectly 3 times. So I got to make sure that it fits on perfectly 3 times the other way too. So 1, 2, 3. And so now it would take up the entire paper. So it would be better to choose a 4x6 than a 3x5 because it takes up the paper perfectly. Okay. Now for the 5x7. Put that up in the top corner. And I go once, twice. It only fits on 2 times. That way. And 2 times this way. So I'd have a lot of excess space on my paper, so I'd be wasting a lot. But we can see how this goes. So it's 14 inches across. I slide my ruler down and I go 14. Line my ruler up on both marks. Once. And then it's by 10. So 10 across. Line my ruler up on both marks. The rest is excess. Since this one only fit on 2 times this way and 2 times this way, when you measure and plot, it's going to be 2 times the size instead of 3 times the size.